morning, bird brains. Welcome back to another motovlog. Once again, just doing a classic motovlog. I know you guys have been swarmed with bike builds and everything like that, but this is going to be me talking about me because I'm vain and everyone should know about my life. Today I want to talk about something that I've been working on for about the past month or so, and how it's benefited me and why I started doing it. So as you probably already can tell by the title, I have lost 30 pounds in the past month. And let me tell you how I did it. This is not a scam or anything. I'm not going to try to sell you anything. First off, I do want to give a huge shout out to EN187, fellow motovlogger here on YouTube. Much bigger than me, but he's been posting stuff on Instagram about his new lifestyle, and I've really started noticing how he started dropping weight super quick. So started looking into it a little more. He was actually doing something called KETO. Now, I'm sure if you don't live under a rock, you've at least heard the term keto. I don't know why I'm saying it weird, keto. But essentially, it's kind of like Atkins on steroids, if you're familiar with that. It's basically low carb, low sugar, or no sugar, preferably. Essentially, how it works is your body automatically, when you eat something, it goes for the carbs because that's what's easy to digest. It's easy to gain energy from. So that's kind of the pecking order. It goes carbs, sugars, and then it starts looking for other things like fats and everything like that. Well, with keto, you pretty much eat nothing but fats and cut out those carbs and the sugars. So what that does is it forces your body into what's called ketosis. Now, when your body transforms into ketosis, it does suck for a little while. Your body is craving carbs. It starts shutting down resources because it knows, or starts shutting down or limiting, blood flow and stuff like that to certain systems of the body to, figure out, okay, what the hell is going on? Like, I'm used to all this stuff and now it's not here. But it's totally fine because basically all you're doing is just switching gears on the... Holy shit, I know where I'm at. Oh man, traffic, weaving through the traffic, looking for my chapstick. What the hell is this? It's lunchtime. Oh, this is dumb. Oh, I'm going right here, sir. Thank you. Oh, this sucks. It's like 100 degrees right now too, so this is gonna not be fun. Anyways, what your body does is people say they experience anywhere between 7 and 30 days. Mine was actually a little bit shorter than that. I was at like maybe 4 or 5 days. You go through what's called the keto flu. Now, the reason they call it the keto flu is it exhibits flu-like symptoms with like the chills and the head fog. The head fog was really what I noticed the most. It was really hard to concentrate and think. My brain was all over the place. You also get really tired. I was like, by 2 o'clock, I was like wanting to go to bed already. But after you get through that initial phase, you're now in ketosis, which basically means that your body starts living off of it'll process whatever you eat, strip all the nutrients from that, and then 9 times out of 10 that's not enough for your body. So at that point it goes into the fats stored in your body already, hence losing weight. The initial weight loss is really fast. I mean, I lost probably 5 pounds in the first week or so. Actually, no more than that. I want to say it's probably closer to 10 pounds. And then since then, I've been losing probably anywhere between 3 and 5 pounds a week. And it's been pretty consistent. The last 3 weigh-ins I've had have all been 3 pounds, which I'm okay with. It's not it's not a lot. But the reason that I've actually been able to stick with it is, one, it's easy. You get to have, like, fatty red meats are, welcomed in this diet. Lots of steaks, lots of burgers. Of course, you can't have the bun on the burgers, but it's a lot easier than eating, kale and boiled chicken every day. And then the thing I love about the most is you don't have to work out. I mean, you can work out, and you're recommended to work out, but all that weight loss has been with no workout whatsoever. I have not changed my workout regimen at all. We went on a walk like one night throughout this, and that was it. But other than that, no workouts, which for me is awesome just because, busy schedule and, I just don't like working out. I'm not going to make excuses. Working out sucks. But the reason why I actually even got it started on this in the first place, well, first off, I was fat. and I was knocking on the door of 280. I was at 278 when I started. I'm now down to 248. The reason I even started this in the first place is actually when I was in California. You now want to get over, or what? I was, whatever. We were in California for the conference, and my boss has actually been on a style of keto, kind of a form of keto. It's called Ideal Protein, which is a lot of proteins, no carbs, no sugar. So it's similar, but it's a little bit different. She accidentally fat shamed me, and I give her a hard time about this, but it totally was not fat shaming. She was just making a comment, and I turned it into embarrassing her. Anyways, we're at the conference in California, and we're having it at this beachside resort, and they take care of you very well there. And she had gone the year prior, and she let me know, like, hey, when we're here, they lay out the full spread. And I was like, really? How so? And she said, oh, well, like in between breakfast and lunch, they'll bring out like snacks and stuff like that, and they got really good chocolate chip cookies. I freaking love chocolate chip cookies, so when she said that, I was all about it. So that was at breakfast, which was about 8:30 or about 8:15. And then we go into our first session for the conference. We come out, and it's about 9:30 at this point. I go check out the spread, and they've got the chocolate chip cookies out already. And these things are about the size of like a small plate, about that big around. And I was like, hell yeah, I'm getting one of these. So grabbed a cookie, went and sat back down. Granted, this is in a room of about 300 people. I sit back down next to her, and she goes, wow, they already have the cookies? It's only 9:30. We just ate. I was like, hey, do you want to go up and grab the microphone? I don't think everyone in here heard you. So from then on, I was just making fun of her for quote-unquote fat shaming me. And to make her feel even worse, I started following her diet. So of course we were eating lunch and everything together. So every time that we ate, I would just get whatever she got, and then she'd make a comment about it. I'm like, yeah, well, I mean, you fat shamed me so much. So, but it's funny because I originally did it as a joke, why are you fat shaming me, copying her meals? And I realized that it's not that damn hard. So I was like, you know what? I'll give it a try when I get back home. So when I get back home, I tell Ms. Bird about it, and she wasn't really about it at first, and then she started seeing the results that I was getting already, so she's like, you know what, let's try it. So she actually did a ton of research and looked into a ton of recipes and everything like that, and was able to, get on board with me, and she's seen some great results as well. So it's been just an overall good experience for us. I'm not, of course, going to tell you guys how much she's lost or anything like that, because I don't even know, but she looks a hell of a lot better and feels a whole lot better, and so do I. It's kind of the pounds, 30 pounds, yeah, sounds like a lot, but when you're coming from 280, that's really not that much. But the way I look has changed quite drastically. I don't have any progress pictures because I'm not the type of person that does that, but I can tell you just by how everything fits and everything feels that I've lost at least 4 inches. I've gone down 3 holes in my belt, and what's funny is I even went down a hole on my watch, almost 2 holes now. So I was like, I didn't realize I was carrying that much fat in my wrists, but apparently I was. But what I was getting at is that it's hard to judge your weight loss by the scale on this diet, because essentially what happens is the first fat you lose is water weight, of course. And then after that, you start losing what's called visceral fat, and that's the fat in between your abdominal muscles and your guts. God damn it, this traffic is just unrelenting. So yeah, back to the visceral fat, which is very, it's I don't know, what's the word for not dense? Anyways, it's very not dense, which means it's full of like air pockets and stuff like that. So when you're losing that, you're not losing the weight, but you're noticing the changes in your body. The appearance is changing. Bet you there's another damn train. I'm about to be just a big asshole, but I'm at 3:30 right now. I gotta get this bike moving or it's gonna be ugly. Oh man, they have the whole freaking highway shut down. Well, I hate to end it this way, guys, but I really don't have anything else to say, and this is obviously not visually pleasing to you. But if you have any questions about keto or anything like that, I will do my best. I would also advise probably just Google it, because I'm, you know, no expert, so anything I just said, take it with a grain of salt, because I could be completely wrong. But it's been working for me. I know a lot of people call it a fad diet, and I mean, you can call it what you want. It obviously works. I got the results to prove it, but it's been a rough journey. It's been a rough month and a half or so. I miss my Thai food. I'm a freaking Thai food fiend, so when I can't have my my pad Thai, it's rough, man. It's rough. Well, guys, if you like this video, please go ahead and hit that like button. If you haven't already, go ahead and punch that subscribe button. And as always, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time.